where that frog's at. Look where that frog's at. Oh my God. That's a stud. That is a stud. There's already a boat back in here.
Morning.
Morning. Did y'all leave me any? I said, did you leave me any?
They did all right when we first started, but they slowed up big time.
Really? I was worried about that with that wind change today and that front change.
Yesterday was slow.
Yeah, you could get them to like slap at it, then you had to punch in after them to catch them.
Yep.
I did better yesterday on all this isolated stuff in the middle. I fished in here for probably 3 hours, and I caught a few good ones. I'm gonna leave it for you because you were already in here before me. This little stick up right here, I had a 4-pounder off of it.
Yeah.
So all this isolated cover seemed to do better for me yesterday.
You go ahead and fish anything you want.
Oh, you're good, bub.
We're gonna frog this down. We're gonna flip that back up. So anything in there, have at it.
I got you. I appreciate it, man. Well, common courtesy is just hard to come by. I want you to know that I still abide by it.
You got a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
Tightline_angler.
Okay.
So,
I'm from Kentucky.
y'all from Kentucky?
Yeah.
Okay. Hell, y'all need to be on Kentucky Lake. I heard they're smashing them right now.
You know, we can go up there, we can drag, whatever. I like to come down here, frog and punt.
Yeah, that 65-pound braid, there ain't nothing better.
One-on-one.
Are you catching them working the frog, or are you catching them pausing it? What's working for you?
I'm working it wide open.
Okay. Yeah, that's how it was yesterday. I had to almost speed walk it to trigger a reaction bite.
Well, man, we caught numbers yesterday. We didn't catch no big ones.
Yeah.
We've been here since Wednesday.
Okay.
Saturday here, on this stretch, all the way to the docks down there, we had 4 over 4 pounds.
That's awesome.
Sunday, I caught 116 on a frog.
Hell yeah.
But that was in Townsend.
Set the hooks so hard I couldn't pitch up to. Alright. Well, we found one frog eater. He got it too. Hell, I thought he was gonna come off. I thought my braid was gonna wrap around the tip of my rod. Damn, sonny. Get my frog back. I had such a hard time getting a frog out of a fish's mouth. I wasn't even get bigger. face. That's where we want it. About a 2-pounder. Thank you, sir. Let's see if they get bigger. So that one missed. The regular Spro hollow body frog, me working it through there, got the reaction bite. He missed it twice. So threw a little brown popping frog, and if you listen, put a couple little rattles in there. Then just paused it and twitched it, paused it and twitched it, and he came back up there and ate it. So it's nice knowing I've got a follow-up, because this doesn't really seem to set up for punching. So, all right, we got a 1-2 punch. Let's keep trying to catch them. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at this, look at this grown one. Look at this grown one. Look where that frog's at. Look where that frog's at. Oh my God. That's a stud. That is a stud. Oh, hook popped right out, I almost missed him. How big are you? That's why we came in here this morning. For ones like that. $4.96. $4.96. Let's go, son. Let's go, son. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. That is a giant. Oh man, what a beautiful, healthy bass. This fish is beautiful. Let's get it back in the water. Thank you, baby. Should have got the net. This rod was not really ready to boat flip that fish, but I really wanted to. So I've caught 2 on this frog already. One thing I'm going to do is go ahead and retie. Even though my knot's probably fine, when you're hitting these fish as hard as you are on 65-pound braid, there's nowhere for that energy to go except to your knot. So I'm going to retie, and we're going to keep fishing. This is awesome. I watched him wake up there to come eat it. Alright. Even if they ain't giants. Which, I mean, that ain't no small fish. In his face. In his face. Healthy little frog eater. That's fish number 4. That's awesome. It is a great feeling when they're eating a frog and you're 4 for 4. Even having one missing it and throwing a popping frog back in there behind it. Man, it works. What's really helping me right now is that they're generating. We had a ton of rain on the Tennessee River system the last couple of days. Huge storm 2 nights ago. And so they've got 2 gates open and they're running it all day. And so what I'm doing is I'm up current and I'm letting the current just float me down. I've got the graphs off. That one on, up front is on, but I actually took the transducer off and raised the trolling motor up so I could get through this grass a little bit easier. So I'm just kind of keeping the boat straight. I'm letting the wind carry me. I'm picking it apart. This milfoil is growing up a lot. So I've been bad about before on Guntersville, fishing a lot of the wrong stuff, right? So I'm like, man, they should be here. It looks great. Well, if it's choked out and topped off, then there's really no room for the bass to maneuver. So I'm just kind of running these little ditches and staying in the ditch and fishing any piece of isolated cover I see, or working the frog out like that one ate it out on this drop right here. So we're just gonna keep running all this and see how many we can catch. That was not a small fish. Another healthy Guntersville bass. Man, we're having a great day of frogging. In his face. In his face. She's out of the way. Little 2.5. Little 2.5. We'll take a 2.5. I love it. I love it so much. Thank you for biting. Side note, it is summer. It is hot. Take your ego and your pride and shove it up your ass the whole way up there until you feel it in your throat. And do not put fish in the live well for a 5-fish picture. That's dumb. Take a picture of a good one, let it go, especially if you're fun fishing. If you're fishing a tournament, then you should know how to manage your fish. I've got a DIY live well cooler that keeps my fish alive better than some tournament bass boats. So take care of the fish and they'll take care of you. It's that simple, guys. Sorry, that just irritates me when I see people doing that I know are fun fishing just because they want to hold up 5. Well, if you want to hold up 5 years from now, maybe you should let those go. Food for thought. All right, 5 to 6. Oh, it's a male. Where are the big females at? I ain't even walking back there to the camera. I'm gonna get spoiled. There you go. Take that, they might be getting smaller, but that aggressive bite's awesome. That's why I throw that frog all day. All right, we have made a move. I believe I fished that area out. I'm gonna try to build on the pattern. We're in another off-channel slough. I like how it looks. The milfoil isn't topped out, it's sparse. We're deeper here, it's like 5-6 foot. And I've got a ton of cover here behind me. So I think these edges could be great. I think there's bass here. We've also still got that current coming through, so I think that plays a big factor as well, and we're gonna get after it. Tail flip your way into this boat, my boy. Came back out and got it. Alright, we'll work the edges. Ain't catching big ones anymore, but keeping a tight line is always fun. Thank you, Mr. Frog Eater. That's awesome. I love it. Bigger, bigger. They're getting smaller. Still in the same setup, but at least we're catching fish. Can't complain about that. Thank you, Mr. Frog Eater. We have got the bass thumb. That's awesome. Man, I thought you were way bigger than that. God, he blew up like a 6-pounder. Sorry you guys didn't get to see that. I was getting ready to get the boat turned. He blew up like a 5 to 6 pounder. He blew up like that one did this morning. If I wouldn't have caught that fish, I'd have think I lost him. Oh well, still catching him. When your thumb looks like that, and your frog looks like that, you know you're having a good day. There we go, that's a better one. You're right here. We'll take it. Frog EATERS. All day long, all day strong. Get you back in the water. I want a little salad with their bass. Thanks, buddy. Alright, it was a bass. I will. There was a bass. I was wrong. I like being wrong. They're not big, but they're fat and they fight and wake hard. That's awesome. There's a bass right there. Spro, get her.